Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday on Thursday, or what I love to call Twisted Trash Thursday. Some of you have some more, as Scratch and Pete would say, vibrant names for the live stream that happens on Thursday. We have trash time each live stream, but yeah, today is usually dedicated to all the ish that's coming out of that particular country that claims that, squad is something to be fearful of. Ah! Woo, Lord of mercy. Hello, everybody. Hello, Hindu. How are you? All right. I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody's good, feeling good. Let's get into it. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Just a reminder for all, even though it is the House of Sussex is who this particular channel and content creator supports, given all the disgusting and racist, stuff that's said about this couple. Okay. So I just wanted to do a little timeline cleanse. This was from an interview many moons ago, and the only reason why the one to the left is not in trash time, anything involving that one is going to be trash time, but because Harry said, and he meant what he said, and it's the truth, I'm better than William, so it's fine. The question that they had asked him, of course, Harry had qualified by now. Come on now. So he did, from my understanding, he held a higher rank, but because of who his brother is, they couldn't tout that. But anyway, nevertheless, let me roll back a little bit. I just have one thing under pre-trash time, which is hilarious, and it involves something going into trash time. So Squatty Corner, same thing, just working towards the 10K subs. Continue to please share me out. Spread the word about VS Speaks Royally. I thank you all who have done that. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Continue to share. There is channel merch, as you all know, because I say it all the time. There's regular channel merch, and then there's trash time merch, and this is the. I have a beautiful purple. I'm gonna have to get me some more colors and get ready for summer and spring. Yes. Anyway, pre-trash time. Let's get into this. So this made me laugh, and I just saw this right before the live stream, and I was like, ooh, I have to share this. Most of you are aware that Squad is said to have a head. There's leaders within Squad, which is a laugh in itself. Christopher Boozy is playing along with this. He is having a time with regard to trolling back at the British media. So his initial tweet down below, you see, I woke up this morning to discover the British press has promoted me to the leader of Sussex Squad. Does the title come with benefits and a 401k plan? Do I have any official duties, or is it just a title? Do I at least get a body double? You are not serious, people. And so he could not be finished, of course, and went and did his own little he did his own picture. So he says, as the newly crowned, elected. Wait, how did I get this title again? Anyway, as my first official act as the Sussex Squad leader, I declare war on British cell phones and cameras. No longer will we see these devices to flood social media with their blurry and grainy photos. Here, and here is the full photo. Kudos, Christopher Boozy. Kudos. All right. Since they want to, as he said, elect crown, has the title. I know y'all have seen this screenshot before that someone did with Sussex Squad on, that is the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but it's the star. And yes, that's what we should be proud of. And don't let no one try to shame us. So, because if they do, this is our first reaction. When we get to this reaction, be fearful because there's no telling the words that might follow. Mhm, just saying. I'm going to check comments really quickly. It's like 70 comments, but I believe it's just greeting everybody. Yes, Church Nelly. Damn, Christopher Boozy he is hilarious. Very down to earth. You know, he joined some of the there's a Sussex Squad chat or space, I should say, that he has joined a couple of times. Marshall, haha, Christopher Boozy in that uniform. Yes. I mean, rightly so. Hey, you want to say that you know, I'm the leader? Okay, I'll play along. I love it. I love it. He is too funny. Annie says the light. I see the light. Oh, I forgot that's the top of Baldy Locks' head. Oh my gosh. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. You just wait. Okay. Anyway. Mm. Lorna says, Boozy is say you take the piss out of us. We will take the piss out of you. Yes. Oh, they are bitter overseas, I'll say. Those that are here in the US is just fake this anyway, but hello, Pamela. How are you? I just happened to see. Hello to everybody. Please remember to hit the thumbs up. All right, thank you. Ooh, you know what? Let me get my banner. Banner. There's the banner. All right. Let me come back over here. We're getting ready. We're gonna go and It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. Okay, so um with trash time. In the order that I put a lot of the things. So, Byline Times, kudos to them. The royal family sustainability in its current form can no longer be guaranteed. If you want to read the article, go out to Byline Times, give them the clicks. You can find it just Byline Times if you Google, and you will come across and find there. Mhm. Royal families brought it upon themselves. However, we're getting this type of press. So, Sussex Squad, inside the sinister world of the Sussex Squad online trolls, making Kate Middleton's life a misery with bullying and lies, as if that one hasn't made Meghan's life misery with the bullying and lies through the media. Tatler, let's just name one that her pals, and it was listed that her pals ran it. Um, that very visible but not invisible contract between the royal family, the white royal family members, and the top four. hmm hmm with the media. So spare us for so-called misery. You're the one who admitted to doctoring, altering that picture. So don't play with us. We can't help that we called out the bullshit when we saw it. Okay. And we're going to continue to call out bullshit, like that announcement video, which seems to be coming under a little fire now because the BBC won't answer questions as to who, what, where, when was there, filmed it, and why is it so grainy when you have such great technology. Mhm. Seems to be a lot of grainy stuff, but sure, come for Sussex Squad. Try to censor. See, here in the US, we do have rights. I don't know about the UK. Tabloid seems to run the show over there. But I will say this, that Squad is around because you all created Squad. So if you stop your shenanigans, leave Harry and Meghan alone, Squad would quiet down and eventually go back into the spaces from which we came, keeping an eye on the individuals that need to have their eyes on them. Because we know we could never disappear completely, because as soon as y'all think we would be gone, y'all would start up again and Squad would show up in force. I will say this, that This particular time with that altered doctor picture, around the announcement that initially the palace said wasn't cancer, and the media was out there spinning and saying it wasn't, that y'all became no longer a trusted source because of that doctored altered picture about somebody who can't even take an inkling, not even a fifth, not even a tenth of what is said online. Now, mind you, the folks that supposedly support the person named in that headline, hmm, are coming after Meghan, who's has nothing to do with. It's like the hate just exudes from these people, and they just have to keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. Well, there's things you could do to come, and I'm just going to leave it at that. And it has nothing to do with dragging and posting out hate against Meghan. She don't have nothing to do with that. Okay, buy a toy if you must. All right, now, let me move on. So, world braces as princess set to disappear following health news. Um, First of all, whoever this reporter is, that was the wrong wording to use. She had already disappeared. And until we see her on live TV, because that we're not taking any video, and I said this from the beginning, no video and no pictures now. Mm. Live TV now. However, I am just showing her full statement from the standpoint of this shows that it was fake from the beginning. Okay, let me just. She, so this is the official statement that was released from the video announcement of March 22nd. When she has been on engagements and done and had cue cards, little index cards in her hand, and she couldn't get through 3 sentences, this here is bullshit. Okay, I'm just saying, just how I feel. And I'm just going to say it. Since you want to come for squad, we're going to come for y'all right back at you. So, British media is still trying to loop Harry into the Diddy thing, which squad, we should all give ourselves pats on the back because they dropped this picture thinking that they were going to be slick about it. And we said, oh, contrary. And the immediately squad went to the vault and pulled out and dropped the real picture. See, they alter and doctor the pictures too, the media over there. Woo, surprise, surprise. Because a simple cropping, that's what y'all would say. But you intentionally cropped somebody out. Mm. But the moment we started dropping this picture, and it was all up and down my timeline, the noise suddenly settled. And then there are corrections to say, the princess name just once in the lawsuit. It does not suggest had knowledge of any of the allegations or was involved, but instead named him as an example of the type of well-known figures to whom the defendants might have had access. Ooh. The Duke has only met Combs once. The Telegraph understands and has never attended any of his parties or concerts. In 2007, Prince Harry posed with for photographs of Prince William, Combs, just call him Puffy, and Kanye West after the two rappers had appeared at the concert for Diana at Wembley Stadium. Yes, because I believe that was the 10th anniversary. So again, y'all tried to take something that really should be held a little sacred, I would think, since Diane is the Queen of Hearts. The con would never be that, but okay. So, as I said, they still were trying to drag Harry into this. So, this tabloid TV show tried it with the Harry lawsuit, Prince Harry named in the $30 million P. Diddy lawsuit. So, mentioned is how it should have been referenced, not named. Being named in a lawsuit means you are one of the defendants. That's not even the case. He was named as an example because they don't know the others' names. They probably couldn't even pick them out of a lineup, although people need to improve that. That's just my feeling. So then they must have gotten something must have been dropped for the statement from the Telegraph as well as this. Diddy's legal woes. Rap mogul's home raided by FBI over sex trafficking. Yeah, you had the right picture, did you not? Squad said, "Oh, you want to play that game? We're gonna play it." And you answer why you messing with a picture, number one. And number two, don't be trying to shade Harry because he ain't had nothing to do with what Puffy was doing. And thank you to those who gave me the name, which I've already forgotten, but the talk show host. Where Puffy appeared on the show and there was the video clips, and if you've seen it, you've seen it, where he just said how he hasn't had any contact with them since that time. So anyway, um, law and crime, y'all need to do better. Y'all just need to do better. Because I don't see where you have everybody's name that may have been mentioned. Again, mentioned as examples. They're not defendants. All right, so mentioned. Y'all should know better by the language that you use. All right, sway sway. Mm, karma coming for you, buddy, 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 buddy. Woo! I'm just gonna say that. And so, since y'all like to play with pictures, I saw this. I saw this before the live stream started, and I was like, "Oh yes, must share." He wishes he could have a earring in his ear and have hair that long because it's not gonna happen either one of those. So, but yours okay. Um, so this tabloid again came out with this. Let me just see if I take my banner down for just a minute. Yeah, because you know how I like my dates on the screenshots I take. So on March 24th, remember the announcement was March 22nd. We saw how within 16 hours, all of just from one tabloid, all the hate articles against Meghan had nothing to do with it. It's because you're not happy with the statement that Harry and she, because she is his wife, made. Get a life. Anyway, the world salutes the princess's bravery. What bravery? I'm just saying she just made a statement and now she's disappeared into the wind. Mm. What bravery? She didn't tell anybody what specific type. She said she had cancer. So she spoke in past tense, and I'm going to drive this point. She spoke in past tense. Therefore, why are we whining, crying, and gnashing teeth? Oh, okay. Just saying. She sounds like she's recovered. Mm. All right, let me come over here. However, the visible contract must have been some calls made and said, just do what you wish. Oh, okay. Because I'm going to show you three different versions, as in screen pictures related to the same type of article. And the woman that's behind the article really needs to shut the F up when it comes to Meghan. Okay. So don't talk about reconciliation and all this crap. You're going to see some headlines that I call BS on. But so as soon as it comes up, because it's a delay on my end. All right, cancer-stricken Kate Middleton doesn't need Meghan or Harry, and I believe the whole thing was basically like she doesn't need them um, during this time. To paraphrase. Um, well, okay, F her too. Moving on. I mean, what do people not get? Like Harry and Meghan released a statement like everybody else, because if they didn't, then you all would have ran with more nastier headlines, because who do they think they are? And shouldn't they at least acknowledge? They acknowledged and they moved on, but obviously some of you don't know how to do that. Okay, so let me see here why I can't find what I am looking for. I'm just over here looking through through my what tangle webs. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on. Because it was one that had more. I had a screenshot that had like the headline in full, and it must be in Tuesdays. So let me look in Tuesdays folder. Oh, here it is. Is this the one? No, this isn't it. Oh, never mind. Y'all get the gist. It's just do not. Oh, here it is. It's do not. Cancer-stricken Kate doesn't need Meghan or Harry to console her. Did you say that to all these other people that released a statement? I'm just saying. Says expert who believes Princess of Wales' immediate family will help her through treatment. The same immediate family that was busy selling their dog food or romping around in St. Bart's, that same family. When we didn't see Mama or Mums or Paul coming in and out of that hospital every single day. Okay. I'll let y'all run with that. But nevertheless, here's a third version, I mean, the second version of that headline, and there's the royal expert. That looks like a lineup picture, or even after you've been arrested when they take your picture with the numbers down there, and somebody covered it up with the word expert. Mm, mhm. Um, yeah. Why do all the experts look like that woman in the middle of the screenshot and always have something horrific to say about Meghan, thinking that it really makes the one on the left look any better when it doesn't? It makes you look hateful. Hmm. And here's the third version. So they picked all these different pictures and, you know, same little, and it's three different publications. So, you have whomever this is, some website, Loving Family Giving. Yeah, that is real kind to share an article like that. The Daily Fail, of course, and then New York Post was just like the Daily Fail. It's just one's in the US and one's over there with them there folks. So, yeah. hmm Mm. I really don't think y'all have to worry about reconciliation since y'all screaming that you don't want it. You probably really mean just the opposite. We need you, but you really want Harry. He's a package deal. He's already told y'all, and y'all not wanting him to be with his wife and children is disgusting. Okay, so headline that comes in, and this was a couple of days ago, very much engineered by Palace. Prince William's frosty response to text from Prince Harry after Kate's cancer news. How do you, as the media, and especially Sky News, all the way in Australia, know all of this information about a text message she would? Are y'all hacking phones still? I'm just asking questions because your headlines elicit me to start asking a lot more questions, as does Squad. Okay, so you know he sent rather a frosty response. Well, then I'm not checking your article. I just took a screenshot, but hmm that's what we think. What, 4 days after the announcement? Now, obviously, this one is not listening to this one. King calls for more kindness in time of need. Kindness from whom? For whom? You and the other one that got called out for being racist are the only two that now seem to have cancer? Is that what you're saying? Calls for more kindness in time of need? Well, then clean up your social media across all the palaces, houses, and all that other stuff. Clean up the social media, remove all those disgusting comments, block those people, report them, and show us that you truly mean that you want more kindness in this time of need. Mhm. You need to be getting your books in order, sir, because your son is going to make sure. Okay, when it's time to check out, it's going to be like the Hotel California. Okay. Mm. Now, Maureen, those that are squatties understand. Maureen is cutting up. He needs to probably buy a new wig, but nevertheless. Woosah. Richard Eden, the very telling reason why Harry and Meghan should now seek forgiveness from Kate. This was updated today, put out today, and then updated about an hour after it put out. But um, seek forgiveness for what? They said they wished her well and healing, but you're coming They have to seek forgiveness. They've been the scapegoats so that this individual one, I'm just going to call her individual number one, since she's the one that doctored and altered a picture that now has the palace as a non-trusted source. And I look at it as for any type of information, not just pictures. Okay. And I need folks to get on that video that was released on 322. So, but nevertheless, seek forgiveness. Who you must have fell and bumped your head, Maureen. So she also may need to be worrying about getting her books in order too, and not take for granted that she'll have this. I mean, y'all talk as if she's like, oh, on death's door. Y'all know something we don't, or that we do know, but y'all won't say. Okay. Math is not mathing with these headlines, but royal family has never been one to probably do well in school. All right. I'm just sharing this because Lady in Black whooped up on somebody just a little bit. Okay. Inside Kate Garraway's financial ruin, how ITV star hefty salary dwindled to nothing, and she was left with 1.5 million pounds of debt with heartbreaking consequences. Okay, moving on. Hopefully, you all are going to have something really good for dinner tonight. So, a troll decided to pop out and has me cracking up because the All About Lily was 2 years ago. I think that was for her birthday 2 years ago. So, hello, folks. So this person said, I can't even believe this channel exists using the same two pictures. I wanted to reply, I can't even believe you exist to even leave such a stupid comment on something that those are the two pictures that were available at the time, you idiot. Have we seen a more up-to-date picture? No, nor should we have to see a more updated picture of the little ginger. Okay. But I just thought that just tickled me so much. Lady in Black's coming for all these crazies. I'm just gonna let y'all know out there, derangers, haters, and whatever else title you want to be called. You mess with Squad's gonna, come back at you. Don't think that you're just gonna run the show or censor and shut down freedom of speech that most of us have. You don't like it, then you stop the shit that you're doing so that we won't be talking about it. Again, leave Harry and Meghan alone. Don't even think about their kids. Those that have made threats against the kids, they were reported to the proper authorities, and hopefully they had knocks on their door. I would prefer that the doors got kicked in, but nevertheless. And as always, the middle finger is up for all of those that just continue to churn the hate out against Meghan instead of redirecting their energy to hoping and praying, which shows that you really don't care too much for the man at the top of the food chain over there or his alleged favorite daughter-in-law. I saw that picture where they were looking like they were about to smooch, and not that cheek smooching either. I'm just saying, y'all have probably seen it. I'm not sharing it. I don't give two flying figs, but middle fingers up. All right. I'm going to jump into comments. I got through all of that and like within a half hour. I must have been okay. I see Stevie Rose. Hi, Stevie. How are you, Stevie? All right, let me come on down. Well, let me go up in the chat, and I'm going to work my way down. Ooh. Get to a point. Let me find a little point. Now, remember, please do not take offense if I don't read out your comment as I'm going through the comments. And if you posted something above where this comment is and hope for me to see it again and put it up on the screen. Y'all know some of y'all. Just post it again, and because I'm just working my way down. So I'm gonna start at this moment and then come on down, and yeah, here we go. So Joan is saying the haters never expected to meet Sussex Squad, who calls out their hate, lies, etc. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Exactly, because for so long they were able just to kind of, Diana didn't have a squad, and many of us have said things may have been a whole lot different if she did. I mean, hell, Kate don't even have a squad, obviously, because if she had a squad, they would be, because you know how squad would be reacting if the tables had turned. It was our fave. So we wouldn't even be mentioning those, in the words of my boss, Mrs. S. How are you? We wouldn't even be mentioning those mother fathers if our faves had something serious like this going on, because we would all be, our energy would be into prayer, doing whatever we consider prayer and offerings to the ancestors, etc., and asking for healing. All right. Now, and speaking of that, Rafaela out there, if you listen at some point, we are praying for you. Okay. Now, let me continue on. Wendy says, Royals, if you can't stand the heat, stay the hell away from our faves, Harry and Meghan. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Ding, ding, ding. One day I'll have a soundboard and can do some fun sounds, but y'all stuck with what I can give you. Lady Bird, where were the royal family and British media when the Sussexes got death threats? Sitting in those palaces of theirs, laughing. That's my answer. Mhm. That's my answer, because they incited that hate, the death threats. And let's add, got death threats after, especially when you had pulled security. Okay, let's just say that, because that's what they did. Mhm. Miriam said he looked handsome in that uniform too. Okay, well, who is he? Are you talking Christopher, or are you talking? Because I think Harry had on the flight gear, him and the others. So, whew. All right, Lady Bird. Is that Voldemort with? Yes. There are other pictures that I shared on Tuesday that I just didn't want to share again. Just know that Squad flooded with the full picture, and that shut down all of the other crap that was going on. Yeah, don't try to set a narrative. Harry was mentioned, and he was mentioned because obviously his father and his older brother aren't known to the world. Harry is at least known in that instance. So, anyway, kids, how in the hell such a squad make anyone life miserable? We are normal folks from around the world, just want the Sussex family to have peace and the lies to stop. Yes. Well, they're trying to shut us they're trying to shut us down. They're trying to shut us down because they just can't run with the narrative. They're also trying to shut us down because they are distracting from something, and they know Squad is going to be starting to ask some questions. Many are still saying hashtag where's Kate, so I saw it in the comments. I saw them comments. All right, Wendy says the Royals are backing down because the Squad exposed the BS use. Well, they try it. They're just like, let's throw the pasta against the wall, see if it sticks. And when it doesn't, they're like, oh, no, 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 retreat, retreat, retreat. Yeah. It seemed like your media would be trying to show such great qualities of the king, and then the great qualities of the future Khan sort. I guess if they had any, they would, because that's where their energy should be. But since they can't, they don't. Mm. All right. Church and Lily says, wow, backtracking big time. Go Sussex Squad. Yes. And it wouldn't surprise me if maybe a call was made to give a little heads up on from certain attorneys' offices, and we know who represents them in the respective countries. And I say countries. US and UK, to make it clear for anybody that may not be aware. Yes, they have legal teams on both shores because that was they made that quite clear. Oh, yes. Fix your headlines and then the squad wouldn't have to tell you to stop your shit. Okay. Gwen says pegging William was all up in P. Diddy's face. Harry had walked away. Yes, because there is video showing Harry walked away and was off, was not in the fray, so to speak. Okay. Keep telling anyway, let me stop. Ooh, Annie, we can't be fooled with the they use. We are the investigative squad and keep all receipts. Yes, yes. I don't even know who that expert is, just by the look of that expert. Don't really care. I've just not seen her in the normal rotation. So, is this somebody new? I'm going to say I'm a royal expert. Okay. I have to update my profiles on the channel just to reflect that. Yes, I'm a royal expert. Because I know enough to know that the ish that y'all are pushing, no, 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 no. So all of squad really should run around and say that we are royal experts, since we know from the Netflix docuseries, that's all they do is just say that they're an expert. That way they get called by U.S. media or other medias around the world and can get paid and act as if they are an expert. James O'Brien said it best. They really they know as much as the rest of us. Nothing. Okay. They just say it with a little flair of a partial accent, I guess. That's why. Lorna says, yes, the squad did a picture dump. Willie leaks with Diddy, Willie leaks with Weinstein. Yeah. And when I say that was shutting all of that, yeah, we'd be like, okay, come on now. Joan says, I wonder, do they realize Harry will take their houses to court? They're in court. You figure he's in court with the Sun and what is that, Mirror Group News or whatever, the News Corp or whatever the heck that company was called. So, yeah, I mean, he should add them in, but I just kind of have a feeling that some calls were made that, stop or we cometh, you know. Sandman will cometh. Ladybird, the Sussex squad got the receipts, never forget. Yeah, just try them and see. And and in fact, I had to smile because a lot of the OGs that are still on the app formerly known as Twitter basically were just saying, squad, we're so proud of y'all. We see that many of you finally caught on to what just needs to happen. Instead of running to timelines, we just started doing the picture dump. Not saying comments, just doing the picture dump. And that flooded out the ish that they were trying to start. So Marshall says they tried to link Harry to the Diddy mess, but all they did was make the squad show Willie all hugging on Diddy and then Yee's face talking and grinning. Yee looked as though he wasn't feeling Willie at all. Probably not. I mean, I don't think he's Yee's type. Okay. Willie was very proud to say that he had slept rough with a black man just to say to prove that he wasn't racist, as if that proves anything. And that you just slept rough and the man happened to be black. Okay. C-Mac! It's absolutely disgusting that they tried this when that picture is from a benefit concert to honor his dead mother. That part. That's why I was a little bit more incensed on Tuesday when I did Trash Time. Because as you can tell, I'm a little calmer than I was then. It truly pissed me off that they would use that as a way. Ooh, look. And because that's the only picture they can find, because that's the only time they were ever. Anyway, yes. That incensed me Tuesday. Excuse me, took a sip of my tea. Ladybird, or I should say my punch. Ladybird said they tried it, fail. Yes, absolute fail. And Khadijah's like Harry should be able to sue. Well, being that they put out, oh no, he was just, really it should be he was mentioned as an example. He wasn't named. He's not part of that lawsuit. And the timing of it all, in that the lawsuit was dropped, what, last month? And y'all wait to now, after that particular announcement, to try to, oh, you didn't appreciate their, wishing you well. So here we go with allowing this to happen because it is allowed. The royal family doesn't want a story out, they stop it. Okay. Like the alleged affair story. Mina, hell, William was in the picture with Harvey Weinstein and many questionable people, and yet they're not talking about that because they, just like his uncle and great uncles and others in that family that had a proclivity for underage. hmm They overlooked that because Minnie and Squad were going at people just saying, you're more upset at that when he's not even involved in it than you are with, and they just would throw the picture of Andrew up. Okay. Randy Anda. hmm Lady Bird, Kinsey must say what she knows about Diddy. Woo. Oh, really? You talking Tammy Faye's daughter? Is that who you're talking about? Mm-hmm. Church and said, Lord, Peghead's memes are hilarious. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Wendy, fact, King Charles had close relations. Woo! Here we go. Were those people charged formally? If not, we're just going to say allegedly. Pedos. Priest, Bishop Peter Ball, and Jimmy U. I heard about Jimmy. Jimmy S. I heard about him. Talk about that, UK media. They never will. See, it's the chosen ones that they choose to go after. Drummed up all this hate. I mean, it's just Harry wouldn't play along, although King Charles didn't require that of his own siblings when he was just the heir. He did not require, through media or whatever else, that his siblings not marry, not have kids, none of that stuff. But yet Harry is supposed to, just so that, Mr. I'm never wanting to grow up and be a man and, when I stood up there in that church and the priest recited the vials and I just said, yeah, made sure that I said I was going to be like my pa and not wear a ring, as if, there are many that are married and honor their vows that don't wear a wedding ring. Wearing a ring not is that outward of, hey, look, I am taken, but it's truly the person's heart and character that dictates whether they will honor the vows they took. Okay. Obviously, Sway wasn't honoring too much because where were you on that bench, sir, with your wife holding her hand and should have been wiping away tears? I mean, hell, she didn't even break down and cry. Okay, let me go on. But this is Twisted Trash Thursday, so Okay. Marianne, how are you? We in the Caribbean have all the rights in the world and also free of speech. Okay, there you go. They're trying it, but as they can see from our leader, Squad don't play that. Okay. They can say and do what they wish, but you come for us, we come back, and that's the way it is. All right. So Jonas, are those tabloids writing comics or comedy? Both. None are very funny, but yeah, I'm just saying. Okay. Uh-oh, Marshar. Come to find, oh, 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 now I understand the prior comment. Miss crying her eyes out, or her eyes are always like popping. Tammy Faye Baker's daughter. We call her that for those that are not aware because She just has those eyes. If you know who Tammy Fair Baker is, and you remember her eyes and the makeup and the lashes, that's who this person that's named in this comment. Come to find out, Kinsey Erse worked for Diddy at one time, but she didn't say hit about criticizing him. Ooh. What she got to hide? Was she at Diddy freak out party? If so, Karma will expose her. Oh, she'll get exposed. 100 Cheryl, Lady in Black, do your thing. Mm. And maybe that's why that headline got changed up very quickly, too. I would think because she doesn't want anyone, really taking a deep dive, and she knows Squad don't play that. So she want to keep her lashes intact. She better cut the shit. All right, Gwen says that Clueless Kate never had cancer. All them damn Ooh, my gosh. Okay. She said had, you know, after the surgery. Let me read it because I have to keep it honest in the word for word, and I could take it from that statement, but I ain't. I mean, I did take it from there, but it's easier to read because that's such tiny print. My little eyes can't handle but so much in the tiny print and all this other stuff. Y'all know, y'all know, y'all know. Let me see. I got to go up in this conversation that I was having with some friends because they were asking me, "Ooh, did you hear?" And I just laid in like, "Yeah, and this happened, and she said this, and this is what, and this and that." All right, I'm getting there. Hold on. I need to screenshot this so that I can just go right to my pictures and then it's there. Okay. Um, all right. Now I guess I have a little bit more to go. Oh, a little bit more to go. My gosh, we talk about a lot of stuff. Oh, here it is. And I quote, test after the operation found cancer had been present. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. So, yeah. Lady Bird says the voters working overtime to protect Peghead. Child, they put him in so much stuff. They tell on him all the time. They oh no, he didn't the reason he didn't go to his godfather's memorial service is not because of this person being found deleted, self-deleted, allegedly behind a locked closed door. That's not the reason. That's not the reason. They wanted us. Squad was looking like we already peeped that. What? You can't tell us nothing else. So Jones says, more sure. Yes, I heard Kenzie talking about it. She better not even try because she would be caught up more so. Now, I would think, even though she's probably under an NDA, NDAs can, people do poop on those at times in the sense that they will still tell it. They take that chance of being, you know, hit with a lawsuit, but I think he's going to be busy trying to get all this other stuff handled versus, yeah, I'm just saying. 1998, how are you? Winston's more sure it would be a hoot if P. Diddy has film on her. True. Her and many others, because now remember, dignitaries and athletes, Lord have mercy on all of y'all. If this, I'll just say anyone that went to them parties, whether you're known or not known, y'all should have known to get down to the get down. And when light and when it started getting dark and some sane thinking people were like, gotta go, gotta go. Some of y'all probably should have left because all that glitters is not gold and fame ain't worth. Because some of y'all getting ready to be exposed and lose y'all. Because I know he told you, I got y'all. Mm. All right, kids, let me see. They are going overtime with Never Complain, Never Explain. BP are so hurt our faves gave their 2 cents and moved on to the next project, as they should. As they should. I mean, the rest of them were either at Formula One race in Bahrain, they were at Fashion Week in Paris, they were St. Bart's. The one was selling his dog food, sending free samples to, go figure, tabloid reporters. And I don't even call them reporters. Oof, that's just an insult to real journalists. But anyway, Let me move on. Lorna, Marsha, my thoughts exactly. If she was more subdued and quiet in the near future, she is hiding something. And I have a feeling that Squad is going to have a good time with her now. Mm. She best take heed and stay quiet and keep our faves out of her mouth. Hmm. Well, she gonna be doing a privacy tour. Hmm. Let me see. Okay. Marshall said traditionally, yep. Baron told us about it last night. I knew Kinsey would have skeletons and her hate on Meghan would expose her. Because 9 times out of 10, most of them do. Most of them do. We're calling the BS on them there folks over there because for nearly 8 years they have been going after Meghan, and enough is enough. She left the country 4 years, well, really 5 years ago, because they left before 2020. They just came back in to do their final engagements. Mm. Okay. Gwen says the clueless bee needs someone because William could give it. Woo, could give it. Woo, my goodness, yeah. Because from what I heard, BBC has acknowledged he wasn't even there for the taping. Come on now. Come on now. What were you doing, sir, that you couldn't be there for alleged taping of your wife making an announcement as important as that? And if he's your strength and all that, don't tell us you were doing a school run because we don't believe that either. Okay. Lady T, so when they never see her again, woo, what will be said? Jesus. Well, that's my whole thing. Don't put the word certain wording you do not need to use over there, UK media, because y'all are telling it without really telling it. Mm, okay. Churchley says Harry and Meghan are classy. I would have never made a statement about Kate. Yes. They are. They really I do have to give them but it's damned if they do, damned if they don't. If they had not made a statement, although none of the other members to my knowledge did, um, all hell would have broke loose. Well, hell, y'all don't say happy birthday to her. Y'all don't acknowledge her. And then when you did, when she was still in behind those prison walls that y'all call a palace, um, it was very generic. Mhm. Very, very generic. All right, let's see. Martine, how are you? These hags need to go peg somewhere else. Well, I mean, it seems that maybe whatever little, in my opinion, rift was going on with, Lord Nappyhead and Peggington, or Sway Sway, as I like to call him now, seems it might have been, maybe it's the lube. All right, let me go on. Marshall Gwynn, yep, the FBI has seized videos from Diddy's house. Yes. Oh, he's got a whole lot of people. Oh, my lord. Now, mind you, I can understand security films, but those only maintained for a certain amount of time. Now, to have videos, you had a whole system set up. So some of them rooms. If you've never seen the movie, what is it, Eyes Wide Shut? I think that's the title. Kind of gives some idea of how some parties get down with the get down with the get down. His, oof, I think, I think people that went to Freaknik might even be like, well, damn, we didn't even do half. Just saying. Lord. Let me see. Joan, Church nearly asked for KP money can't buy you class. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, they truly don't, clothes don't really make the person per se. That character has to, that je ne sais quoi has to ooze out of them. It's got that oozing. C-Mac, do they think that they can William a perpetual ass as makes him cool or something? It just confirms he's an ass, right? I don't get those headlines of how dare she, how it was really Megan that they were going after. How dare make a statement and calling her Kate? Well, Harry, she is family. Harry has called her Kate from the beginning because that's what most of the rest of the family calls her. Y'all wanted him to say Princess Catherine. He don't go around calling her that anyway. Maybe that's her problem. Mm. Maybe if she had a brain, she would kind of understand why people aren't giving two hoots. Okay. Zoid, how are you? Is that Kate looking at Harry and Meg's holding hands? LOL. When was the last time her hubby held her hand? When was that motorcade scene? December 28th, 2023? Hmm. Maybe right before they left the palace grounds. I'm just. Miriam, yes. William always has a glass in his hands, and they always try to crop him out because the picture that they use, tried to use against Harry, and the squad came through with, who's that in the background? Oh yeah, don't try to hide it. Oh, Corlita, let me look because I think, wow, y'all been busy over here. My gosh, thank you so much, Corlita. Thank you for the super sticker. Let me come, Joan. I'm going to acknowledge yours in a minute. Lorna, for the super sticker. CT is leaving her column in the Daily Fail. She's going for more political reporting. She's probably trying to clean her act up for a U.S. job. And the squad will be there to make sure that her CV is appropriately updated to show all the ish that she has done, including counting how many white women were on the cover of that Forces of Nature. Vogue cover. Okay, let's stop the madness, CT. Okay. Gil, how are you? Thank you for the super sticker. Thanks, VS, for calling out those losers and failures of the unroyals and the media cohorts. You're so welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, this is for the three of you. You know, I always have to get to my location. Okay, here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. To the three of you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. Okay, now Joan, 18 months of membership. Wow. Okay, so Joan is saying, VS, check this out. Can you believe we have been having so much fun for so long? Trash time is my favorite, plus I'm here for your singing. I know you do mention me singing. Um, when I'm greeting new members behind the scene, I do. I'm very grateful that you enjoy my singing. I feel bad for y'all though, because I'm not a professional singer. I just have fun, but thank you, Joan. I know 18 months. It's like wow, wow. Okay, to you. I do appreciate the support and the laughter and the fun. Okay, let me get back into some. Ooh, my gosh. I come back over, and this is the first comment I see. Gwen is like, don't believe either one has cancer. Ooh, okay, thank you. Annie B, as H&M said, they, tabloid media, create the news. Then they FAFO that the squad doesn't play. Woo, that part. Whew. Wendy Loman, Charles shows no kindness towards his own son and his family. Hypocrite. Exactly. Remove security from his son, remove financial support that he agreed to with his mom, and then, the location of his son and wife and grandson was released. So, yeah, he is a hypocrite. Mm. Wendy, Richard Eden can go to hell with his BS. Yes, yes. Oh, there's Raphael. To you. Hope you were doing okay. Yes, Sonia, I've been asking about Sherry and hope that if anybody in squad is in contact, they at least give some update on how she is, or she can drop in, and hopefully she's okay. I'm concerned. I'm very, very, very concerned. She's in our prayers. Ooh, Gwen, I am not showing that, but I read your comment on the Ike Turner comment. Yes, I read that comment. Whoop, Lady T. Is this thing on? Okay. Lady T, let me speak for Harry and Meghan. Kindly and royally kiss my alls. Thank you. Woo. All right. Martin says, I'm still confused about why Harry and Meghan have to ask for forgiveness from these fools for telling the truth, for leaving, for not forgiving, for not giving AF. Yes. All three of those, yes, yes, yes. That's why. That's why. Because they've gone on to have a very successful life and success in that they're still together, still very much in love, as well as financially. Okay. I mean, they never admitted that Meghan came in quite well off. So, Annie, who are you playing your violin for? Woo! There you go. Dolores, there you go. There you go. Typical abusers. The victim should apologize. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Tear says Harry and Meghan don't need to seek forgiveness. Clown need to shut up. Yeah. Hmm. Hey, cookies and cream. My manager, how are you? Okay. Stevie Rose, ugh, had to step out. Shout out to everyone here. Shout out right back at you. The Derangers, Lady Bird is saying the Derangers are foaming at the mouth because there is zero evidence of Harry connected to Diddy's mess. um, and if Harry was connected, you know that other one. Ooh. If there is video evidence. Ooh. Okay, let me. Sylvia, that so-called royal expert that was in that picture is a royalist and is from the U.S. And yes, she felt and expressed that Duchess Meghan was not good enough to join the royal family. That woman is awful. Well, I mean, let her racism just roll right out of her. Why do you feel that Meghan wasn't good enough? Harry did, and the Queen gave her okay. So check, check. Middle finger, check again. Okay. All right, let me come over here. Ooh, okay. Woo! We are just over an hour. All right. Yes, this again, as Marsha, anybody who threatens the Sussex children should be reported to the FBI. Yes. Let the authorities of the alphabet groups handle as they should. Okay. All right, Kim Peaches, what about Princess Lily pictures? Royal Family doctored pics of Will Boy's children, and really we care. We will wait for Harry and Meghan to post pics when they want. But they went on a video that those were the pictures at the time. So it just kind of floors me. I want to say, because I did the All About, was for her first birthday. So we had the Christmas, you remember, she was a baby, having been born in June. Okay. And then we had her first birthday party. So it just cracks me up because I was like, you're the idiot that went on a video that's 2 years old and want to talk about these are the only pictures. Oh, okay. Sure. Elevator did not go all the way to the top on that one. TB, TB. Oh, it's a beautiful life. Love it. Kate don't have a squad, but somehow she should be thanking us for asking where is she. It gave her a reprieve for now. Well, I don't know about if it gave her a reprieve, but mhm. I, there's a part of Mad Max Fury Road where the the guitarist and then the guys on the drums. Yeah, I can hear those drums because Squad is about to start up again with Where Is She? Okay. Because if you had cancer, you received treatments. Why they waited so long to start treatments, don't know. Because if you had it and you don't have it now, why are they giving you treatment? Okay. they created much more questions, but yeah, where is she? That's not completely gone. And those drums are just okay without waking. Hopefully, Kuja. Yeah, whew, she didn't wake up. Okay, Zoe, there is a call out there for the monarchy, though. I just don't get it. Well, some like to uphold, you know, excluding Meghan, they just like to uphold that firm. Some born and that's all they know. So, mm. Woo, I'm scrolling through a lot of comments, so I am skipping some. So, again, please don't be offended if I don't read your comment. It's a whole lot of comments, and then I'm getting ready to wind down um, the stream. So, Elaine St. Charles looks like death warmed over. That's what. Mhm. Ooh. If and when he transitions, may Diana be the first face that he sees. So he'll be trying to jump back onto the other side. Be too late. She'll just say too late. Too late. Annie B, the reason the derangers tabloid media are targeting us is so because the truth is coming out and they list the narrative, or they lost the narrative. Yes, they lost the narrative. They want to control the narrative. That doesn't happen anymore, not in the age of social media. I did have a lot of channels pop up in my suggestions that I was like, don't recommend channel. Don't recommend channel. Thanks anyway. Hey, J Matt, how are you? J Matt is saying they didn't think anybody would speak up for the little black girl. We showed these idiots how wrong they were. Love wins. Exactly. Them crazies over there are bitter, bitter, bitter. We're gonna continue to give them that bitter pill as long as they try to spit it out and put it on to, our faves. Let me see. TB. They can't shut us down. They know we actually make a difference and be putting a whole wrench in their plans. Oh, yes. But again, if they leave Harry and Meghan alone, and when we say alone that they don't even mention them, oh well, take the hit financially, but you'll eventually recover because if you start doing the pieces on how great these people are that are here in the country and how wonderful they are, maybe your the numbers for them would start spiking. But if you've ginned up the hate and all you have are haters reading, yeah. Yes, there you go. TBTP. That's what we have to start saying, and I'm going to highlight this one too. We are royal experts. That's going to be the comment that I leave up. Oh, how are you? How you doing, Black Cougar? You doing good? I hope you are. Thank you for the super sticker. I am going to drop this for you. You know I have to get to my spot because, okay, here we go. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so much for the love that you have dropped on me. I so appreciate it. Okay. So I do hope everybody enjoyed Twisted Trash Thursday, yours, or as Church Nelly calls it, bitch slapping time. So please remember if you didn't hit the thumbs up already that you do that. Share with everybody. Tell everybody about VS Speaks Royally. We will be back Saturday. I have to schedule that. Um, this morning I woke up early for a situation that was happening and had a little mini panic attack when I was like, what is today's date? My gosh, April 15th is quickly approaching. Um, and so, yes, I'm going to have to eventually get to doing taxes. Yes, I'm one that has not done them yet, but anyway, nevertheless, so that's what I'll have to work on. So I do have a couple of Saturdays to get through. Hallelujah. All right. Anyway, so I will be doing Sussex Saturday, you know that, and then we'll have somewhat of a chit chat on Sunday. I know it's Easter Sunday, and most people probably will be taken with that, but if you're able to join, you join. It'll be quick, maybe. I hope I don't have a lot of trash. I just want to keep it where we just are chatting and you can just let it flow, let it go within reason. Okay. Um, all right, I think that's about it. Ooh, wow, I had 24 comments just pop in. Let me just take a perusal. So, um, again, my apologies for not being able to read each and every comment or scream out each and every name. So, I but I appreciate all of y'all being here in the live stream. Uh, my Lordy B Penny, I cannot read that one. I'm just gonna leave the comment I got up there because that's gonna be the last comment. Hey Vinny, how are you? Okay, let me shut up. Let me get off of here before um I get myself. So Benjamin, I see you. I'm holding up my little mirror. Benjamin, I see Benjamin. I see Joyce. I see Corlita. I see. Um, Let me see who else. Simply, okay. Just go with me, y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. And as preparations are beginning for Good Friday, which is tomorrow for those that celebrate it. And yeah, love you all. Take care. Be well. Bye.